me hit my tweet and let's wait for it to come through. Give it a few seconds. Do have at least one person there. Right. Hello. Welcome to Tweezer Tuesday with myself, Alan at the Big Tweezers, and my erstwhile opponent, Pat. Say hi, Pat.
Hello, Patrick Mullen. So,
a little flourish here, a little.
So why am I erstwhile? Am I hard to pin down?
Absolutely on the board. Absolutely.
All right.
On the board, absolutely. So yes. With all the respect. Thanks for coming along to have a watch. And we're on, of course, the Great War in Europe. We're on the September 1 turn of 1914, and hopefully you can't see the screen yet. So let me just sort that out.
It is playing on YouTube. Oh no, it is not. It is not.
Here we go.
We're merely talking.
There it is. It's just there we go. So that should be coming up for everybody now.
Hello, Jordan McMullen. How are you? Oh, and you got the two maps set up, and it looks all gorgeous and
yes. So
wonderful.
Tried that last time. It seemed to work okay, and I kind of focus in on the one I'm working on, and then focus out on the one so everybody can see what you're doing as much as possible without having to flick around the board too much. And
luckily we solved the event chit problems, which I won't bother the audience with the gory details, but yeah. So and luckily we don't need it now, so it's just resolved.
Indeed, we don't need it till strategic turn C, which I think is basically the beginning of 1915. So, okay. So as before, we've got a first movement phase in which there's west and east. So on the west, Pat, you're on you're on the initiative here, and that means that I have initiative on the east map.
Yes,
which is one on the right.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah. And so on we go. We might as well crack on for everybody.
There was no weather determination, right? It's still clear, if I recall correctly.
That's right. Yeah, still clear. Doesn't change until October, I think. So yeah, we've got a couple of turns of clear, certainly. And yeah, we're doing great, Jordan. Thanks. Hopefully you'll be entertained this evening and keep watching. But yeah, so at the end of we did the kind of strategic turn, got our reinforcements, our replacements, etc. So and we're cracking on with the movement phase from now. So we'll probably go a little bit silent while we're doing this, but hopefully you can see everything that's going on. So off we go.
Let's see here. Strategic movement, we already did that, right? Or does that occur?
That's at the end of each operational turn.
Got it.
So after the second combat phase.
All right. Let me see here. So I have this BEF to deal with while you're doing the east. So let me...
Just a reminder for everybody, if they see a very different movement going on, effectively movement factors are doubled on the west map. The east map is the number on the counter. On the west map, those numbers are doubled. And other thing is that V and Y, X, V, Y, and Z units can now move as well, I believe. The fortress kind of garrisons.
Yeah, we're going to do this. No, we're not going to do that. do this. Yes, that is what I shall do. Yeah, it's as good a spot as any.
And, Julian, hi. Nice to see you. Yeah, hopefully the French will manage it again. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see, certainly. Now, I'll find Serbs.
Yeah, I think he's going to avoid the initial hammer. I have to, Julian, actually, I have to, you can see I've got to start forming a line now. I really just don't have an option. So I can continue to hammer him with some losses, but the French, that is, but I can't continue super Schlieffen, as a mailed fist, shall we say. And what is it? I need to look up what we need to have you be effectively under siege. I think it's 2 units. Don't worry, I got it. You just keep moving.
You got it?
Yeah.
I'm almost. If you're done there, sure.
As many units adjacent to it as there are units in the hex. Yeah, right. So I've got a couple of pokey little Landwehrs just, sitting next to you in Mauberge, hoping you'll die. And I think we're going to back up. Yes, I just don't like my center.
I don't like your center either. Okay, I think I'm just about done here.
I am done. It's as good as it's going to get for right now.
Okay. So let's zero in on.
Actually, we're just going to do a little swapsies.
Okay.
Make sure I didn't do anything else stupid like that. No, I think we're good over here. Okay. I'm done with movement. Right. So I have OHL in play. So that means when I can do what?
You can now place that marker on a hex, I believe.
Okay.
And then you kind of get a double combat. Yeah. Placing any hex, clearing one or more supply German units only at the end of the phase. All German units in regular supply within 2 hexes at the end of the immediately following combat phase may attack again, including any advance after combat.
So I place it on
a German unit.
Okay.
And any German units in regular supply within 2 hexes at the end of the immediately following individual combat phase may attack again. Okay.
All right. So within 2 hexes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess we will put it there. There is OHL, as you see.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. I guess it's a taxi timesies. All right.
Yeah.
So as you see, I have nothing to the west of the map. I have formed a line and back the heck off.
Yes.
So, but we shall indeed do a lot of attacks this turn. So, the first attack is going to be against the 23rd Division.
Let me zoom in here.
Which is he is just southwest of Sedan in 50. I think it's 5521.
5621.
This guy.
Oh yeah, 33rd. Sorry.
Yeah, 33rd. Okay. Yeah.
33rd.
All right.
Sorry, 23rd.
So you're defending with. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. Let me think about that again. The first attack we're going to do actually is against this chap, the 15th.
Okay.
And he's 3. I don't see a stack, so we're attacking with. That would be 12, 15. So the guys due north of him are going to attack.
Yeah.
So you're in the clear, and let me look at the chart. It is 5-1 odds, and I don't see any modifiers or anything.
No, okay.
I don't know if you do. So there we go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, so just to let people know who haven't joined before, the combat results table aren't actually in the module.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to believe us when we say so. A low number is good for the defense. High number is good for attack. It's a D6.
Yeah, and he's dead. Roll the 5. Done. Okay. 5-1.
Okay, so I will now move him. So let's just zoom myself out. So do I do AUB Europe? Yeah.
Yes, just do that,
so,
and they'll all stack in one huge.
He doesn't, but I'll move him onto that stack.
Okay. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Just leave him there. Then it's your dead pile. Because remember, you have to spend a move. So just let him stack up like a dead pile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay. So, yeah, I got you.
Right. So we're going to advance after combat, and now. Everybody who is adjacent to what hex is that? These guys, I'll just move them. These chaps, which is just one stack.
The 18th of it. Yep.
Yeah, is going to attack, and we're going to throw in the artillery support. So that I'm attacking with 10, 11.
Yes.
And we're throwing in the arty.
Yep.
So that is going to, against your 6, so that's going to be a 2-1. I think we're back down to a 1-1 because of the rough terrain, correct?
Okay. Yeah, sounds like it.
All right. So here we go.
Oh, nice. 1-2, so I'm dead.
And these gentlemen are going to advance.
You lose 1. And
yeah, I lost a cav, which is why he was in the attack in the first place. They're great soak-offs, I've discovered. So let's see here. All right, so now these chaps in your what I'm calling the hinge.
Yes.
Your headquarters and that guy are being attacked by. Oh, you just have a headquarters there. Let me change it. Well, I didn't know that. So I am going to attack with everybody adjacent.
Actually, I did wonder where that guy had gone. Actually, it'd been since last week. I'm sure I had an HQ up there somewhere.
Did you want him there?
Yeah, well, he's there where he's where he is. He's where he is. I think.
All right. So where? Let's see. Yeah, we're going to attack with these chaps. So I see a stack of 2. I'm going to pretend I don't know what's there. So I don't want to overdo it. So I've got 9. I'm going to pretend you have 6. 13. Yeah, 13's good. So let me pull that guy out so I know that he attacked. These gentlemen are making the attack.
Which second?
Yeah, so that whole stack. Yeah. And then this guy. So that's going to be 13, and we're going to throw in a little artillery.
Yeah, and I might as well throw in as well.
Right. And so that's going to even that out. So this is going to be a 2-1.
Yep. Oh.
A 1.
That's the opposite of what was happening before.
Right.
So the 2 lost to you.
We're gonna AUB.
Yeah. Again, there's two actual CRTs here. There's for a defender being up to 3 units, and then there's one from 4 to 6 units. 6 is the maximum stacking in a hex. The low one is there's quite a wide swing, if you like, on the dice roll. So the difference between a 1 and a 6 is actually quite big. On CRTB, which is the higher stacking, it's just bloody, really. There is variation, but it's nobody comes off unscathed on that one, unless it's a terrible attack.
So there's no more artillery choices for either of us here. So the 2 guys left in the hex and the guy next door, one guy next door, are going to attack this guy, kind of this gentleman.
25th, yep.
Yeah, we got 12 coming in, so it's a 4-1.
Okay.
Another one.
Oh, 4-1. He's dead, and you take a loss.
Take that here. And now we come across some river nonsense. So, which is a 1 shift, if I recall correctly. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack this gentleman with 8, 20. We're going to attack at a 6-1, which is going to shift down to a 5-1. So these 2 stacks to the north. And here we go.
Hang on, I've got some artillery to throw in as well.
All right, so it's a 4-1.
Yep.
Roll to 3.
4-1 is 1-2. So, oh, hang on, where did my HQ's disappeared somewhere. What did I do? Sorry. So I just get back to where I was. My HQ go? I wasn't looking at the board. No, sorry. I've just undone what you've done. Can I just go back?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know where my HQ is gone. So there he is. Right. So I think I didn't flip him. I deleted him. Sorry. So yeah, if you take your loss, I'll take my loss.
And let's go to the border. So I should say to the east there.
Right.
So we are going to attack. See the terrain. With this cav and these gentlemen, we're going to attack it 2-1 against the guy kind of pseudo surrounded there. Right. Yeah. So here we go.
That's 6. I'm on here. You're hang on. That's not 2-1.
Yep.
So you want 6.
I'm sorry.
You're 1-1.
I'm not making that attack. I thought it was one guy. I couldn't see that there was more than one guy.
I know it's a bugger, isn't it?
I'm not attacking that guy.
Okay.
So let me go down the border. And I want to attack. Nah, that's a tough nut to crack there. Oh, I eliminated you, so yes, I most certainly do want to do this.
Yeah.
And I do indeed want to do this. I think that is all she wrote. Let me just look at Luxembourg again.
That's not a war gaming term that is very well used.
Let me look at Luxembourg again. No, you've got double stat. You're pretty strong there on the frontier, actually. I don't have a lot of weight I can bear there. All right, so that's it for my first attack phase. And now it's OHL time. So,
yes.
Right.
So and within 2 hexes of that marker.
Right. So 7. And 8 is 15. So we're going to attack. We've got 15 total adjacent to that fellow with the headquarters. And we are going to. Oh, I'm sorry. I needed to do this too. The guy we killed here.
Yes.
We're moving into that hex. That's quite important, actually.
Yes. Yeah, indeed.
To the overall strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's moving. And now, all right, so we've got a 5-1 against the headquarters and the guy there. Yes. Is what it turns into. Here we go.
Oh.
That will still...
Yeah, still an elimination.
Yep.
Okay. Headquarters is... what happens about then? Anything particular with headquarters?
I'm pretty sure he can't control the hex. Nor...
No. But what happens to him? I don't. Does he just go into lost box or? I can't see anything particular. I think he just gets to the lost box. HQ's never advance. Yeah, let's put him in the lost box.
All right, this gentleman should go there. And I guess we might as well advance him too. And all right, so more OHL fun times. So what do I have there? 8, 12. We're gonna have once again a 4-1 against this chap.
Okay.
He's dead.
Roll a 6, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. May advance.
And let's see. We're going to attack the chap next to him once again at a 4-1.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay.
And I think we're just going to... Where did I just advance? Let me see. There. Oh, we still have these chaps.
Sorry, what's happening?
Oh, sorry. I'll send them back to death for you. All right. So I did that. I'm just trying to go through my advance after combats. Is what I'm trying to figure out. All right. And then this chap. And boom. Okay. And I think it's still too tough a nut. Eight, 16. And if you had 6 there, yeah, no, I'm good with it. All right. I believe that is 1, 2. Yep. OHL wouldn't do me any good. I can't attack your tough nut. They're in between the 2 rivers.
Only a couple of units could.
Yeah.
You can't use the guys too far.
So we're done. I took some losses, but I achieved my objective, which was cutting the guys off in the north and denuding everything around. We're done. Okay.
Yes,
so that's the end of my combat phase, and all those gentlemen north of the line die.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
All right. And when is a fortress surrender? Is that's at the end of the turn, right? It's not.
Fortress surrender is in a strategic phase.
Yeah. So not bounce. So your Poigars and Mauberts are just stuck there.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're in fortress supply,
right?
And I'll have a look. I'll have a look at it on my turn, but I don't think they're going to be doing very much. No, I mean, you've got a solid line, so it doesn't really matter what they do.
Right, they're stuck. If they move out, they're out of supply. That's the problem.
Yeah, indeed, right, and you can't intentionally move out of supply in the game.
Right, and their attack strength is halved, is what it turns into. Yeah. It's pretty miserable. So that's that. Feel good about that turn. Or somewhat good. And now your turn you're in the east.
Let's have a look on the east and see if Russians can come to the rescue. So they're not as inept as they were for the first two turns.
Did you move the Serbs at all?
I did. Yeah,
okay, all right.
They're not attacking. As you can see, they're just forming up, if you like. But they captured Sarajevo, so that'll stop any strategic redeployments into there. But other than that, that's it. So attacks, yeah, right. So we have an attack into Insterberg, starting from the top. You have a single unit in there, 4. That's 2 X's from Königsberg, so to your 2nd division, I think it is.
Right.
So that is, I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to 4. So that's a 4 to 1.
Right.
We don't get the negative shift for being Russian anymore.
Nope.
They have their ammunition and guns and crap like that. So we just, on a 4 to 1, we roll for that. I rolled a 1. 1-1, that'll do. We'll lose the
Isterberg,
and we'll certainly
Julian, I wasn't enjoying the attrition as the Austrian, so I just pulled back to the river line, and based on supply, he really can't bring a whole lot of force up there. So it kind of created a bit of a stalemate.
So we are attacking the 37th Division, which is just south of whatever that fort is, Lutzen. Yeah, so the 37, just on the just south of the your first fort.
Oh, the guy he's in the salient. Yes.
Yes, that's right. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to 4.
So a good 3 to 1.
It's a good 3 to 1. No shifts. The woods don't count until wet snow. It's a 3 to 1, and it's 3. It's a 1-2. So I'll take a loss.
Oh, I was in swamps.
Oh, you're in swamp. Sorry, I thought that was forest. Swamp is marsh. Is 1 to left. So that's so it's not 3 to 1. It's a 2 to 1. There was a 3. No difference. 1-1. Still the same effect because you've only got 1 unit. You would have lost 2. So this goes to there, and we can advance as well. Give you something to think about there. We are also going to just the 86th Division next to Thorn.
Right.
Yeah, so we are attacking 5, 10 to 2. I'd say 5 to 1.
That is indeed.
Don't know if you've got an HQ in Thorn.
No, I do not.
No, okay, that's fine. So 5 to 1, straight on that. A 6, well, he's dead.
Yes.
do. And also right down the bottom, the third landwehr, which is next to the cavalry.
Right.
You're worth 2. I'm worth 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 5 to 1 again. Okay. Oh, the 6, he's dead.
Boom. And no one's attacking the cavalry.
No one is attacking the cavalry.
All right. What about Austrian damage? Damage?
Just looking at what we're doing here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Austrians. So, yeah, we are going to right down the bottom in Chernovitz.
Okay.
You're worth 3. I'm worth 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 3 to 1.
All right. No shift for the city?
No, this is
no, it's not a city. It's a supply. Yeah,
it's a town. Yeah. So 3 to 1. 5. Yeah, you did. So we will send. So we'll send everybody. And just to what are we looking at? The 30th Division, which is
right. I see it. Yep.
Yeah, just sticking out 2, 3 up there. That one. So I'm worth 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 3. So that's a 4 to 1. Any HQs or anything rolled?
Do I don't think I have one. Yes. You're doing a 3 to 1 or a 4 to 1?
4 to 1.
4 to 1. Let's see here. 5. Yeah. 5, 8. Yep. Do I want to? No. Well, Yes, we're gonna flip them.
Okay, so it's
make it 3 to 1. Right.
It's a 3 to 1. A 3 is a 1-2. So he dies and I lose a unit as well.
I'm glad I did that. It caused you a casualty by doing it. If I hadn't,
yeah, just a cav though. Okay. That might be. Oh yes, up here. So next to Lutsk, your 16th Division.
Lutsk. Right, my 16th Division. Yep.
Right on the elbow, if you like.
In the salient. Yes.
Yeah. So you're worth 3. I'm worth 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 to 1. You might have an HQ.
Yes. He did not get unflipped from last turn.
Oh, okay.
But you're a 4 to 1. I think we're going
there at least. So yeah.
I think we're going to hold off. Go ahead. 4 to 1.
4 to 1. A 3 is 1-2. So yeah.
Oh, I think I did the wrong guy. Hold on.
Oh, yep.
Yes, I did. There we go. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so cavalry. Okay, that's probably it. Actually, yeah. So yeah.
All right.
So we've done some damage there.
Yes,
on both the German and the Austrian fronts. Should keep you busy. and maybe persuade you to pull some units off the west, which is kind of the idea. But right, so now it's swapsies, isn't it? So
right.
we're on to. I'm on the west, and you're on the east. Oh, there's some strategic redeployments. Sorry. Oh no, not yet. Right. It's the second. It's the after the second one. So yeah, sorry.
All right. No. All right. Well, swapsies.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll zoom out in the east. I'll just quickly check how we're doing in the chat. Yeah, I've got a few people here. Right, well, let's see what we can do in the east. We've got some holes to patch up, definitely. But as I remember, we've got double movement here, so we can shift people about quite reasonably. So I think first up, what are we going to do? We are.
Well, I am done. The east was easy.
Okay, I'm going to take a little while here. So.
Oh yeah, you've got a.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm worried about you in the west there, obviously, which is why I pulled back. I didn't realize I was going to blow as big a hole in your line as I did in the east, to be honest with you. That
the east of the west map, sorry, yeah. I was
going to
say,
yeah.
You're wrong in the east.
yeah. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I had no idea that was I'm starting to see the dilemmas you're having. It's like let me do. Oh, wait, there's a huge hole here now. Yeah, you're constantly you're bailing the boat on the west map.
Yeah.
All right, I will give you a good uninterrupted 5 or 10 minutes here. I'll be back.
Thank you.
All right, I'm back.
Right, sorry, still quite ready.
It's all right.
A couple of things up.
I see you're starting to finally pull back a little bit on the east edge of the west map.
Sure. Okay. Actually, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, would you give me a mulligan for my guy in Aachen who's just going to move 6 hexes that doesn't matter?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you can strategically move them if you wanted to, anyway.
Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, I'd rather save that for something important.
Okay.
Well, at least you're not penalized for being French.
That's a somewhat interesting comment to make to an Englishman.
What did I say? What did I say?
At least you're not penalised for being French.
Yes. So, no, Julian Grayson, that sounds too scripted for me. I probably wouldn't enjoy that. You know. I'd like a minimum of scripting. Well, I actually did a couple of attacks early on. With the Austrians, the opportunities were there against the Russians to just do some, good attrition attacks, given the column shifts, and I rolled well or not poorly. So I think that's what it does in this game. Is the first 2 turns of August. Any attacks against the Russians or French, basically their column shifts, negative column shifts against specifically the Russians and the French, whether they're defending or attacking. So there's a bit of incentive to attack on the east. I did not with the Germans because I just did not have the forces. But with the Austrians, there were a couple of places where it paid off. I got a couple of good high odds attacks like I said, rolled well and just did some attrition. I think it bought me a little bit of room there around as we saw Lutsk, and I knew something was going to fall, and of course it was Cernowitz. But other than that, yeah, the lines held pretty steadily. You just reminded me, in fact, talking, that I wanted to just examine and see if I could leech anybody off of the. Yeah, I do. I want to leech people off the Austrian front. So I mean the Serbian front. So we're gonna leech him. And we're gonna leech him. And who else can we leech? There, and he'll go there. Okay. What I'm obviously I am just abandoning the Serbian front until the Germans can help. Is basic my philosophy over there. The pregame chits. I don't know if you tuned in for the first couple of episodes, but the my pregame chits involved Albert caving, which means all the Belgian units are removed, but the Germans don't get any victory points for those cities that they capture. You don't get them. And High Seas Fleet sortied. I don't know if they actually fought a battle in the Channel, but they caused enough threat or whatnot to delay the BEF's arrival. So it kind of made me double down on Schlieffen for the first couple of turns, and you can see, where we are now on the west, where I actually think Alan's doing quite a good job over there. And it looks like he's going to attack me with the BEF up there in the north, but right now he's just forming up. It was fun. I think the first turn, Alan, if I recall correctly, I don't think I attacked anybody with the Germans. I was just moving. I was just moving. Yeah.
There was one French cavalry unit next to Namur,
right?
Who saw a large wall of Germans coming towards them and disintegrated. But other than that, no, you're right. Yes, it's that was exactly. There was nothing opposing you at all. And this is actually the first turn of the PAF have actually done anything at all in the game. They haven't been on the board until this turn. Okay, I think I'm kind of there.
I'm kind of done. I'm sort of done. Yeah.
Kind of there.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
What did you do? Okay, so you're backing off Longwy and all that. Yeah, just straightening out around Verdun. You've got another thin line. And what's that region of France where Chalon is?
That's Champagne, isn't it? It's Reims today is Champagne.
Yes. You're just trying to get a line there in Champagne.
Yes.
It looks like you might have an attack here near Compiègne as well. You might have a couple of attacks in the west, it looks like.
Not particularly keen on attacking over the river, to be honest. But
all right, fair enough.
Sorry. I think that's it. So attacks, right? Yeah, certainly we've got the BEF.
Yep. Figured.
So you've got in Abbeville, you've got 10. And I've got 22.
Right.
So that is.
I'm in Marsh.
Yeah. So and I'm using my HQ.
So it's a 2-to-1.
So it's just straight 2-to-1. Yeah. Let's see how the BEF do. Well, that was. Kind of scripted, but fortunately the BEF are quite tough.
Yes,
and it just knocks a couple of spots off them.
More British lives lost for France.
Yes. Yeah. But anyway. The other area I'm kind of looking at is kind of south of Rethel here. We've got 12 to 4s, 3 to 1. Going to a 4 to 1. The OHL marker should go now, I think.
It's only used once per strategic turn. All right, I'm gonna put it back in Antwerp. All right.
Yeah, back to because you get to select in your next strategic turn to use it. Or switch it to the other front. So I've got 12, it's 3 to 1, going to 4 to 1. But I'm still likely to lose somebody. Not sure that I'm happy about losing somebody. Although what I could do, yes, actually, let's get off the Dun garrison. Plonk him over here as well. So it's so here is hang on. He shouldn't be on his own. Hang on, sorry.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Julian Grayson. It's the dilemma. The dilemma he's causing for me is with the Germans, not the Austrians. That's the way I think that's working out right now.
Can I just do an undo? Because I'm
sure.
A unit's gone missing again, I'm sure.
Go for it.
Hopefully we're not redoing what's going on over there. No. So what? No, you did the OHL, sorry. So,
I'll move that back to Antwerp.
Apologies, I thought. Oh, okay. We'll just move that guy there then. See what we can do. We can do that. So if I move those two guys up. Sorry. So it's the wrong spot to do an attack. There. Better. So.
You're trying to attack this one guy, right?
Yeah, but
you're not going to do it. All right.
No, it kind of doesn't work. Yeah.
All right.
Set that one back. Sorry about this. I'm just I reorganized it because I could have sworn I had an extra unit there and it disappeared. So there. That's how it is. Yeah. Okay. So no, nothing there. Anywhere else? Not sure it's really where. That's. Oh, okay. That's probably where he was supposed to be. Let me just put that guy out there because he's not supposed to be there for a strategic move. That's fine. No, that's it. That's it. That's all. It was just the British.
So on the east, on the east, I have no attacks.
No attacks.
No attacks.
Okay.
All right. So that's it for the first operational turn.
Mm-hmm.
And
how we just having a look at the east map myself, and there's been a slight more running away by the Austrians from these fiendish Serbs. These really, as you can see, the Montenegrins have decided that if nobody's going to attack them, they're not going to attack anybody else. They have to stay within Montenegro.
Right.
And okay. So just trying to keep the Russian hordes back, the Austrians up in Galicia.
So we are done with the operational phase.
We are.
Let us do. So it's now strategic movement.
Yes.
Right, so let's.
I do it first.
I have no idea.
Then you do it first. Or then you do it second. So, yeah. So we do. So I'll do mine first. So you get to see mine at least. Some kind of advantage there. Right over in the west.
So you got to be in a town.
Yeah, town or city. Go to a town or city, and they
Right.
both need to be in supply.
And you can't move adjacent. Right.
Can I not?
I
let me have a look. It's between the time and destination. I believe you can. Yeah.
You might be able to. I have no idea.
Okay, again, my sort of almost antediluvian memory of the game. I'm pretty sure you could.
I would merely remind you that I currently control Didier and Compiègne.
Yeah. No, I'm not going there. All right. And down here, that's one. Oops, he's not going there. Just maybe across.
Yeah, strategic moves don't get you in particular much this turn on the west. They don't.
You'd be surprised. Okay. Is there something over here to do? No, that's fine. Okay. So, and on the east, I'm just moving Russians forward that couldn't. So I've got, with the Russians, I've got 8, I think. So HQs count twice. So trying to get my HQs forward. So getting him. I was going to move somewhere else, wasn't I? So they were all right with that guy. HQ is coming down too. That's 2 points to there. Okay, that's 2. That's 4. They're in no man's land. Eight. Okay, that's my Russians. I don't believe the Serbs have anything to do. So yeah, that's my strategic movement. Over to you.
All right, here we go. I just have one very simple one. As we pull gentlemen from the... I wonder... We're actually going to do this. Send those guys from Szeged,
Yep.
Breslau.
Yeah.
And the Austrians might help out the Germans.
Well, that's a turn up for the books.
Yeah. So that's that. At strategic movement over. Let me look at the West real quick. I don't think I have any.
Oops. Zoom out there.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, about concentrating, the Russians concentrating the Germans and the Austrians. What I would say is that there seems to be a steadfast refusal by Pat to send anybody east. So, you know.
Steadfast. It was just the month of August. I mean,
and now September. Unless you're sending anybody across there, but I haven't seen any evidence of it. So, you know, if poor old 8th Army over there is going to be left on its own, then if I can, as the Russians, I'll keep bullying them until it becomes important, you know, imperative.
So I think we are. Let me look at the sequence. Yep, we're done. Turn record. So, and then we go to. We should probably do the strategic turn and then call it.
Yeah, I think
so. Let's.
There's no strategic turn. It goes straight into the next operational turn. There's 2 Septembers.
Oh, okay. All right. So we will roll right in.
We'll go. We didn't actually move the turn marker, would you believe? So we're on September 2.
All right.
Okay. So we can kind of maybe do the movement and maybe leave the combats, depending on how we go. Yeah.
Right. We need to flip. We need to flip the HQs.
No, you don't. Only strategic.
Oh, right. All right. And OHL's out until October.
Yeah. Okay. Indeed. That's it. Yeah, they're all one use.
So let's see here.
So back to the east here. First thing I should do, of course. Okay, what's to do this? Okay. I think I'm good on the east. How about it? It's only half past. How you doing?
I am almost good on the west.
The Russians could take Königsberg, possibly. However, I think my strategy with the Russians here is to bleed Germans as much as I can. So, from memory of this game, you can do too much as the Russians. You can get yourselves in a bit of trouble if you're not careful. And yeah, it's yeah. You just I think you get a little circumspect about it, and just a lot of this game is about kind of stretching lines until they can break, or they force some kind of strategic realignment, and that's mostly what I'm going for. I haven't played when equals fight. I have it, but I've never played it. It's the old command one. I have, but I have played 1914 Twilight in the East. It is the what is it, the 1914 series, certainly, and that's quite a lot of fun. Very heavy game though. And the Gleason front is really quite nice because the Austrians get to do things, and the Russians. It's kind of like almost like a wheel, but it does turn sour for the Austrians.
Based on my experience with you with Ulrich, what is it? Advance, offensive to the utmost. I think I'd prefer Twilight in the East, just because there's less. They have so many rules that keep you kind of on a historical roller coaster. To deal with the peculiarities of the Western campaign.
Yeah, you do have these strategic directions, which are probably a bit more strict than in something like Offensive Outrance, in which the sort of strategic objectives are kind of fairly shallow. First Army, his objective is Brussels. We're not talking Paris here. Whereas with the Twilight in the East, if I played it,
right,
you've got these fairly unobtainable, or you've got to really go for them kind of objectives to get to. It is different, but it's a more complex game because it's an earlier version of the system, which was a bit heavier than Neutrons. But
all right, I think I am done, and I think it is time to do some attacking in the West. And let me see, do I want to? I got 12, 19, 31. Yes. So but is that indeed what I want to do? The answer to that question is no. So that's 3. 15. No, the answer to that is I am not quite done.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm just going to just drop off for a second.
Sure. 16.
And that means just off the audio, not dropping off as in fall asleep. But
right.
Just give me a second. I'll be back.
All right. Alrighty then.
Sorry about that. Just sorting out my dinner options. As it's actually the evening over here.
All right. So we're going to start. So the hex directly northeast of Verdun.
Yes.
Let's see. We've got 8, 20. We're attacking with 23, and you have 6. So that is a 3-1. Here we go.
Yes.
It's everybody who's adjacent.
Okay. It's just to reveal the die roll. Go for it. 2. 3-1. 1-1. I believe. 3-1.
Yep.
You said
it is indeed. 1. Yep. 1-1. 1-1.
Okay.
And then let me see here. What do we have? We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20. So we're attacking these chappies.
Those guys, yep.
No, we're not attacking those chappies. Hold the phone on that. I'm
indeed holding my phone.
So we shall.
Actually, I'm not. I'm lying. But anyway,
you're not holding your phone.
I don't even know. My phone's actually in my pocket.
6, 9. So that would be 18. You're in the rough. That's the problem.
Oh.
All right. So we are going to attack with. Yep, we're going to do it with these chappies.
Okay.
That is 4, and we're going to attack with the
big stack.
Yeah, that's right next to it. So let me see.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, and 4 is 20. And you've got 7, so that's a 2-1. We're down to a 1-1, and we're going to throw it in some arty to make it a 2-1.
I think it's a 6, not 7. I'm 6.
You're right.
Okay.
So it's a 3-1 down to 2-1, and we're going to flip it to make it a 3-1. Here we go. So we got a 3-1 going on there on that hex.
Okay, go for it. 6. Yep, they're no longer there. That's an elimination.
Yeah, and
0 losses. Here you can see the sort of really wide swings on this small CRT here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for everybody's, so after this turn will be the next strategic turn, which is B, and B is when trenches start to come in. But don't worry, there isn't a whole load of marker placing.
Wow.
It's represented by a die roll modifier. So, and interestingly enough, the CRT It's 1 to 6. There's no 7. There's no 0. And so, but there are die roll modifiers, so you tend to squeeze up on either end with these modifiers.
So these chappies here,
yes.
we're going to attack with everybody adjacent. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's going to be 18
to 6,
24, 25 to 6. So that's a 4 to 1.
Yep.
Down to 3 to 1.
Yep.
And here we go. Ooh.
2-1. So I'll take a loss.
And thank God we moved the fortress unit up to be one of our losses.
That's what the landwehr are there for.
And I think that might be it.
Okay.
Let me just examine, see if you've given me any. Nope, Riverline, Riverline, Riverline. What about the not Riverline? Nope, you're kind of strong there. No, I think the German offensive might have run its course. Although I'm happy I got adjacent to Verdun. That's going to prove interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's generally a focal point, as it was historically.
Yeah. And I am done there, so we can do the east attacks.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we have here? First, we have 1x south of Königsberg. I believe you got a 4. Yeah, just a 4, the 1st Division.
Right.
So units adjacent are attacking. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 12. Which makes it a 6 to 1. Yeah, so the cavalry and one of the infantry in the 41st hex, the southern hex, is not attacking. So it's currently a 6 to 1.
I don't think I want to.
Do you know what? I forgot to move the HQ up. Look at that. Never mind.
All right. I think we're not going to use artillery. I think we might need it somewhere else. So go ahead.
Okay, so that's a 6 to 1. So it's 5 to 1 plus 1.
Right.
Then, so let's do that. And you're eliminated.
You may advance.
I think I certainly will. Right. And so, okay, so we are attacking the unit in, my God, it's Tannenberg.
Yes, it is.
Yes, so the unit in Tannenberg. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That is a 5 to 1.
Yep. And I think I declare my HQs before you, and there really is no point in me not using my HQ, but let me just check that. I think the shifts happen that way. Useful for future reference. Supporting headquarters. Attacker or defender. Yeah, attacker first noun. So yeah, I am putting my HQ in.
Go right ahead. Well, there's no point in me not doing it either. So. All right.
So I've forgotten what we counted. It's 17-3, wasn't it?
Yes, it's straight up 5-1.
1, yeah. Okay. A 4 is out of here, I suppose you would say. Okay. And over here we have 2 hex south of Thorn, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The 2-4 there. I've got 5-10.
All right, 5-1.
And shall I put the HQ in? No, I'll save it for this. It's a 5-1 anyway, so I'll just stick with that. Well, plus, yeah, it's neither here nor there, I think. No, let's put him in. Why not? I'm being a little overcautious there, I think. So 5-1 plus 1. 1. 1-2. So you are dead, but I lose 1. That didn't help, actually, the HQ. So he goes to... Okay, and lastly, our little cavalry unit.
Right.
He's looking so tempting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1.
Right.
Well, why not? And it's a 6. Okay.
And his job is to die. Right.
Yes.
All right.
So again, who should we move forward? I think that's reasonable. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of pincushioned the Germans there. So this is, it's pretty much what you would do into the French, or still are in some cases doing to the French here. It's just a sort of like you're going to possibly run out of units unless you ship somebody back, and which is the remedy, of course, if you wanted to. Right, down in we just got 10 minutes left, so yeah, let's just complete this. And so we are tacking into so that's the where is it, Brody or whatever his name is? Yeah, Brody. So attacking into Brody. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 to 6. 2 to 1.
2 to 1. And we're going to throw in an artillery?
Yeah, we are as well. So it's a 2 to 1. There we go. To lose 2. So. Europe and that guy there. There we go. And just south, I think it's Tarnopol, isn't it? Yeah, Tarnopol, we're going to do an attack as well. So you are 5. I am 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 2 to 1. We're making it a 3 to 1 with the HQ.
All right.
Roll for that. Oh dear, come on, guys. 3 to 1 is a 1-1 for 2 result. So 1 loss.
I'm quite happy with the stalemate that's happening in Austria.
Yeah, again, causing losses. Right, and down with the Serbs. I don't think I've got anything else up in Galicia. Let me just check. No. Down in Galicia, down in Serbia. So you've got the first mounting call,
Right.
2711. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's a 3-1 going down to a 2-1.
Correct.
Let's see how that goes.
Does not
come on.
Doesn't go well.
Okay, so okay. Well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Good. All right, so that's all my attacks, I'm pretty sure.
All right. I guess we should save it there.
Indeed. And last chat with the
save game as, and this is I will call this. Are we on turn 5?
We are. What? No, turn 4 actually. 2 August turns, 2 September turns. This is the second September turn, halfway through. So 3.5, if you call it.
All right. So I'm going to call this middle turn September. Yep.
Right. And just looking at the situation, so we've got a bit of a line forming here in the west. Although there's some focus on Verdun now, but it looks like the line of the Oise, I think it is
right.
About holding for the moment around Soissons and Reims. And south of that is, well, uninteresting, shall we say?
Right.
And over in the east, we've got Königsberg under serious threat, and shall we say the Germans not got a lot of troops there now. Certainly need the Austrians' help, and the Austrians doing quite well in Galicia, not taking too many steps back, and the Serbs have just fallen in the river.
Yeah, the few attacks you've done in Austria, you've rolled poorly generally.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of attacks that I rolled well, and it's just been static. It just
Yeah.
The losses aren't at a level for the Austrians where they're feeling it.
No, they're not. But certainly the Germans are. And I mean, if you can see, right. I've got three HQs there in the north and only 2 in the south. So I'm quite happy to sort of focus on the Germans.
Indeed. Now, what's going to happen that's interesting is the next turn. A whole lot of German reinforcements show up.
Yes.
For strategic turn B.
Yes,
before October.
Yeah.
So no big surprise since you've already moved there. Guess where those guys are going?
Indeed, which is good.
Right.
Hopefully that's enough, shall we say, for you.
It looks to be 1, 2, 3,
but
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's like 15 divisions. It's crazy. Now a lot of Russians show up, but
indeed, and they're quite good ones as well. Siberians turn up as well.
Right.
Nice for me.
The problem with the Russians is they show up so far behind.
Yes. I mean, well, with
the HQs will ameliorate that, but
yes, in the south it's a problem because there's not there's no cities down there. The nearest city is Kiev and Warsaw and Łódź. So it's not very convenient to get your reinforcements down to the south to the Galician front. But yeah, the HQs will help now. Now, last turn it was a bit of a,
Yeah, and I think what's his name? Oh, come on, the other von Mackensen shows up as well. So,
yes,
yeah,
you've got the Sid army, and you can start cooperating, fighting combined with the Austrians on battles and things like that.
Let me see my losses. I'm curious about who I have. Oh, I've got quite a few German lots. I forget. When do I get resources to build?
That's in the strategic turn. So after
in B, do I get them in B, or do I have to wait till C or something?
No, you get them in B. You only get 10 though.
Right, but I got.
And you've got the resource hexes as well. But your full scale is up to 24, but that's when you get to D. So
right. So that's the tail. So it's going to be. I think our lines are going to stiffen where they are. That's my prediction.
Fairly close, and you'll see a kind of different thing with the bigger table, where there's not a lot of movement, but there's kind of a sort of a concentration and a fight,
right?
Possibly with an advantage, tanks or gas or something like that, just to shift things around. And but yeah, it's tricky until there's mass tanks or shock troops. It's difficult to move very far. But then maybe the emphasis goes on the east for the central powers at that point. Because once the trenches go in, it's a lot easier to do things in the east.
Oh, there is a concentric attack modifier. I wonder if I've been shorting myself for that on some of those. I don't think I did any in the west though. I was.
No. So a line of 3 hexes possibly.
Yeah.
Around, but I don't think 4.
No.
Yeah.
It didn't happen this turn. In any case.
Anyway.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody.
And thanks for watching. There won't be one on Thursday. There won't be a Tweezer Thursday this week. The next one will be this time next week. I'm moving my daughter a couple hundred miles to her new job and place to live. So I'll be unavailable.
But anyway, next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.
All right, goodbye, everybody.